Wow, he got the vaccine. They can't go after him anymore. Did you hear that the COVID people are coming back from the... I'm sorry. I don't know if I could joke like that. Never mind. I'm just kidding, guys. That doesn't happen.
Incoming threat on you this time. Super irresponsible for you.
I don't care about threads. I just don't want to get banned by Twitch.
Someone linked this. This was actually pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, was it moot?
That Twitter link.
China's largest video platform, Tencent Video, will begin inserting extra ads in a movie/series that didn't exist in the original. Holy shit. Nice.
I'm telling you, man, this is the future of fucking movies. Like, there's no way around it.
Yeah, maybe.
How much of a margin do movie theaters even operate on? That's kind of interesting. Let's see. What's
Movie
the profit of
theaters, the
AMC?
margins have to be pretty small. They charge so much for fucking popcorn and drinks and shit. I doubt they're like these ultra profitable monsters.
Holy shit. What do you think? Don't look. What do you think the net income of AMC is?
Can you tell me their revenue?
5.5 billion.
Net, I'm gonna say it's probably, I'm gonna guess it's in the tens or hundreds of millions.
Yeah, 110 million.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, holy shit. Yeah, the margins for theaters have got to be razor thin because they're always scared about like going out of business and shit. Yeah.
And if movie theaters are gone, these guys are gonna have to fucking swing to something else.
Thank God. I want to go to oh, you should probably go, Steven. It's called like the Beverly. It's Tarantino's theater in LA that he puts on like 35mm films.
Oh yeah, because he's obsessed with non-digital film or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Hooey.
Every film he's ever made, I think, will be non-digital as well.
Yeah, of course. It's just one of those.
Wait, what do you think the market cap right now is of AMC?
Someone in chat already said it was like $300 million or something.
That's fucking crazy low. Holy shit. Damn, Mr. Minton, you better start supporting your local theater. We're not going to have one anymore.
Dude,
We had a
fuck
really
theaters.
cool theater in Ohio.
I haven't been to a theater in like 3 years. There's like literally no point for me. I don't know. I don't see
Wrong.
the appeal anymore.
It's just such a fucking chore. I mean, I don't know why you like the theater. I hate that shit. It's like you have to fucking leave your house. You have to turn your
You have to
goddamn
deal with
phone off.
other people in the movie theater. Fuck that
What do you
shit.
mean?
Like,
People are usually pretty respectful in the movie theaters. I've never been. Well, I think of maybe one time in my life of going to theaters that I've had like one bad person.
Wait,
but
I'm
for
sorry.
the most part,
Do you
I
think
don't
you
have
have
anybody.
do you think you have a better viewing experience at the theater or like on your 27-inch,
At the theater, 100%.
That's
the,
fucking
the
wrong.
sound is
How?
incredible.
Then you
yeah,
have shit headphones. Then you have shit.
You're
headphones.
wrong. You're wrong.
No, I mean you have shit
It's
headphones.
literally no. A lot of it is made for the fucking theater.
Wait, what is?
He's saying, where do you have a better viewing experience, at home or at the movie theater?
Oh, I like the. Oh, Dan has made this shit ass argument before, but
It's
I
a
think it's
shitty
because he's an
argument.
antisocial fuck. The
It's
movie
nothing
theater
about
is
being antisocial.
movie
That's
theaters
Mindwaves'
are.
argument.
It's fun to go out with somebody. You can go out to eat afterwards. Like the experience, like listening to people like open their bags of candy and the popcorn
Wait,
and
it's
everything
all-
is like so much better.
It's a good experience.
It's all clicking for me. I know why you like the fucking movie theater because that's the prelude before you're fucking
You're
coming.
so dumb. Dude.
That's it.
If
It's
I
like,
wanted to
you
just
couldn't-
fuck someone, I'd do it at home while I watch a movie, not at a fucking theater. I like going to theaters because I like the experience of going to a movie
Avengers
theater.
These are
Endgame
good
Midnight
times.
release
First
borderline
off,
ruined
at
the
home,
experience.
you can
Marvel
relax
fans are
in your
so
own office chair.
fucking
You can
cringe
pause the
laughing
movie
and
if you
clapping
want
at
to.
everything.
You can rewind if you want to. All that shit. You're in control. You want to take a piss? No worries. Let me just go ahead and pause that for you. You have, like, a much better. Shit
I will be in the minority in this argument. You guys are gamer fucking antisocial fucks, okay? I like going out and seeing people and interacting with humans and being in an environment where other living human thinking people are. That's fun for me. Someone in chat is like, is he serious? Opening candy? Yeah, I like the sounds and the experience of being around other people. That's fun for me. I don't like to be locked in my fucking house all day, just staring at my goddamn computer. I do that every day when I play games. I do that when I debate. Like, that's fun for me. The idea that, like, even like movies, which is something you can go out and experience socially, like, listen, call me cringe. I like being in theaters where people are laughing and clapping and cheering or whatever, as long as it's not super stupid or dumb or fucking obnoxious or whatever. Like, for the most part, I like being in like a social environment. Like, that's fun for me. I don't get out very much. I think it's okay if you want to go and see a movie. Listen, Dad, if you want to experience how you can, that's fine. But like, I don't know, going to a movie is like a social experience for me. I like that. It's enjoyable for me. All right. I liked going to fucking Get Out and all the black people in the theater were fucking hooting and shit.
Freaking out,
I like
dude.
going to fucking whatever the Jason Bourne movies and having people clap when fucking Jason Bourne kills people. I love that shit. That's fun for me, okay? There's my hot take of the week.
The worst part about going to a movie is getting a drink and then not drinking it because you don't want to have to fucking piss in the middle of the fucking movie. I don't
have that issue.
I don't either. Sounds like you have a bladder infection, my friend. You might be
Small
dying.
bladder? I guess, dude, because like fuck that shit.
I've never gone. I think like for the most part I can hold it. Unless something crazy
Micro
happens.
bladder.
I did not like going to the Joker movie, though. I will say.
Okay, that's because that movie.
I was scared of.
I don't want
A
to
little
make
sweaty.
I don't want to make like a cringe comment, like it's some ultra intellectual movie. But you had to be like a little bit smarter when watching that to know what was funny. Like there were so many times in the Joker movie where the main character is dealing with like his laughing issue, and it's like supposed to be a sad scene, and other people in the theater are like laughing along like it's a joke, and it's like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Oh God.
My favorite part of that movie,
I thought a white person was going to shoot it up.
I was the only one that laughed at the part where he's sitting outside of the hospital and the police question him for the first time, and he's trying to act like a hard ass and all serious, and then he walks straight into the glass. Like, I thought that was fucking hilarious, and like, he can't be serious even when he wants to be. Like, just every time he tries to be funny, he's not. When he tries to be serious, it's not funny. Like, there was the comic relief of him smacking into the window pane, and I fucking burst out laughing, and
Nice.
I was the only one in the theater.
So yeah, Dan, you just got blown the fuck out.
You antisocial fuck. How do you feel about that, Dan?
How do you feel about it, Dan?
Dan.
He has nothing to say.
He has nothing to say.
Nothing.
He is nothing. That's why he likes. That's why he likes
hold
watching
on. Can you-
movies at home so much, is so that he can nut right in his
Can you work
home.
this into a joke? I'll DM you.
Fucking true.
I don't know how you'd work that one in.
You remember the Aurora shooting or whatever?
Oh yeah.
Ever since ever since that happened and they started stationing police officers at theaters, Dan's been scared to go back because he don't want to violate his restraining order or whatever against children.
Drew.
Okay. Wait, Dan, are you still here?
I don't think he's here. I think we're good. So in Hawaii, chat.
Have you ever read the 7 Hermetic Principles?
Nope, I don't know what
If
the
so,
7.
do you have an opinion on its validity?
Nope. Is the divine hero guy here? God damn it.
Hey, get on Halo.
Sorry, I had an important business call. Did you guys all talk shit while I wasn't here?
Oh,
Is that
why
what
do
I'm
we
guessing?
talk shit about you, Dan?
No.
Your fucking dumbass takes of wanting to go somewhere else. Like, hey, let me go spend 3 fucking hours going somewhere else in my car, spending money for expensive fucking popcorn and some shit, so I can be around a bunch of coronavirus carrying motherfuckers. And like, no, fuck that noise. Watching movies at home, way fucking better. And anyone who thinks so is wrong, or thinks the opposite.
You're just mad because you got caught eating baked beans in a movie theater.
What are you talking about?
What?
What, Tabor?
Tabor, you're fucking cringe. You know what? Normally
Oh
I
no,
reserve-
Tabor, you're posting cringe.
I reserved this for Lycan, but you get it this time. Good one, Tabor.
Good one, Tabor.
I just memed harder than you guys even know.
Can we get some ha-has for Tabor in the chat?
Post the meme. Post it.
Tabor thinks there's a meme that can save him. Uh-oh. They were smashing his F5 key looking for the meme.
Does anyone else, Dan, has a small dick? I'm getting the heat off you, Tabor. Don't worry.
Mr. Moon, do you like ableism? Like, is that something you think that's a bad thing for all the people in chat who have a small dick to like call that out? Is that the type of person you?
Don't try to rem me, Dan.
No, I know. I'm just curious if that's what you're into.
You
He's
can't
not
rem
railing on
me.
your ability, Dan. Are you exposing yourself? You
No,
just
I
don't
mean,
know how to
I'm-
use
you know
your own
what?
small
I mean,
dick?
So
Damn,
here,
dude. What the
I'm
fuck?
happy.
It's not the
to
length of the
take-
river; it's how it flows.
I can take the heat.
Yes.
Unlike these guys, I could go ahead. Call me no dick, Dan. I don't give a shit. I'll take the heat. It doesn't matter. I will stand for these people who can't stand on themselves. Okay. They do not deserve your abuse, Mr. Moon. It's fucking disgusting. Your ableism constantly getting spouted in chat, and you wrap it up like, "Oh, haha, we're just a friend. You don't have a dick." You know, it's just fucked up. It's really fucked up, Mr. Moon. You need to take a goddamn look at yourself and see. You know, do you
No
have a
dick,
small?
Dan.
Do you have a small dick, and that's why you're going
Dan,
at all
I'll
these
come
other
over
people?
right now, and we can do a dick off, okay? Anytime.
Go ahead.
You come.
Because I can't go anywhere without someone stopping me on the street and telling me that I have the fattest ass they've ever seen in their life. April Fools.
Okay.
I've never seen them. I've never seen the bean meme.
Moot.
I'm waiting.
Are you?
Oh, wait. Hold on. I have to message you, Mitten.
Dan, shut the fuck up. You are the biggest ableist in chat. Fuck off.
Oh, Dan, are you the biggest ableist in chat?
Who said that? Some fucking nobody? Some who?
Preliminary investigations conducted by the Chinese authorities have found no clear evidence of human-to-human transmission of the novel coronavirus identified in Wuhan, China. Wait, what does that mean? It's from January? Oh, nice.
Who linked that? Just fucking ban stupid fucks like that.
Wait, for what?
It was in January. Why would they link that now? It was in
Oh,
January.
well, I think the point is to show that, like, for some reason, Reddit or people have been on some weird jerk about how great China is, like, handling the virus or whatever. But, like, they fucked up early super duper fucking hard.
Isn't that just like CCP apologists? Like that's all I've seen. Is like
Maybe. I think that any
those
lefty
people.
right now on the internet is looking for an excuse to shit on the US using any dumb fuck argument they can, so. Mindwaves!
What?
You need to control yourself on Twitter, okay? You're
Dude,
getting
fuck
out of
Pxie.
control.
I genuinely
You're-
thought about blocking her, dude.
You're
I'm
getting out of
done
control.
with it.
Listen, you can't say to somebody, bring it on, I'll debate both of you at once, and then when two people show up, complain that they're both there. You can't do that, dude. What the fuck?
Waves.
I just wanted her to come in, alright? I just wanted her to fucking shut the fuck up with Rem and just hop in, alright? I was trying to.
I
bait
have an
her,
actual
alright?
question. Was what Rem kind of did like mansplaining, where he like jumped in for it, or is that not the same thing?
I don't think his
No,
goal was to
not
be
really.
sexist. No.
Oh, okay.
He was just there to try to get dunks, because that's what Rem likes to do. Is internet
Rem
blood
calling
sparks.
people out? That doesn't sound like him at all.
I shouldn't have fucking egged her on. I shouldn't have said fuck it, give me the 2v1. But fucking, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Fuck it. Now she was like literally lying on Twitter saying that I said that she was too scared to fucking talk to me.
Still
I don't know.
lying.
I called
Literally
this
lying, dude.
Mindwaves. I was the first one ever to call that this breakup was going to happen a long time ago. Do you remember when? I saw the rage in your eyes.
You know why, Dan? Because people who are into politics can't stay friends with each
Oh,
other.
True.
It's because Pxie started a competing podcast and Mindwaves, the fucking rage in his eyes. I saw it immediately. I was like, bro, What do you think of this?
You
He's
mean
like,
her
"Don't ask
cringe ass fucking relationship advice stream that she did the other day?
Wait, what? Did she have a
what?
competing podcast?
Did. I don't know if she still does it. She definitely
It was
did.
her and Denims that tried to do like a fucking political podcast, and they did like one.
Oh, they were
episode
trying to
and
do
never
like
panned
a
out.
female-centric one like a long time ago. I remember that, right?
Yeah, it was pretty cringe.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think you guys have an you have an
He's
unwarranted
so
amount of hate
bad.
for each other. Oh my god.
shit.
Like I understand
You are
Tabor
so
over here
mad.
hates women, but are you on
Oh,
board
shut
with
the
that?
fuck up, Steven.
He's in the NFL. Give him some slack, Steve.
Yeah, true.
Am I actually jelly? How could I be jelly of a fucking podcast that ran one episode and then quit? What do you mean?
True.
Because you're still talking about it.
No, Dan
Tabor,
brought it
too
up.
hard. Jesus, Tabor. I brought it up.
Dan stirring the pot.
That's what I love doing.
That's what he
I do it for
does.
chat. I do it for you, chat, so that this turns into an exciting stream. For free. I charge nothing.
You charge nothing?
Nothing.
Well, you charge me in
I do it as a public service.
favors. Get on Halo now. I'm being the alpha today. Save the fools.
I love
Alpha
drama.
moon.
Okay. Okay, here's how we're doing this, Moot.
Interesting.
The most deaths is the loser for this playthrough, okay?
What? We're a team.
Yeah, so don't fucking die.
No, you control me. I've never played this game before.
I control. What do you mean? It's an FPS. You run around and shoot shit.
Yeah, but I've never played Halo before.
Oh my god. Destiny, click for content. Oh. Destiny badly underestimated the amount of wealth the rich have. I think a national debate. Oh, hold on. I already know what it's going to be. I already know what this is going to be. This is going to be taking the net wealth, including like all the assets and all the fucking stock, whatever, that the top 1% have, and then saying if they liquidate all of it, well, actually, Destiny, they can run the government for way longer. That's... Or it's going to be, Or it's going to be somebody that looks at the federal budget but doesn't take into account non-discretionary spending. One of those two things. That's going to be my guess. The Vosh debate does say something about rich people not having enough money and that their money would only pay for 2 weeks worth of federal spending. I recognize a 2 weeks line from Reddit comment where user claimed that wealth of Jeff Bezos would only pay for 2 weeks federal spending. Disney obviously misremembered something here and mixed stuff up. We actually look at the Wikipedia page for wealth inequality. We find that 28 to the 1% held 29.5 trillion USD. In like total assets is unequal distribution of assets. Okay. So if all the top 1% literally sold all their businesses and sold everything, then they could run the that's globally? Oh wait, is that even globally? No, this is wealth inequality in the United States. What?
Who can they sell it to?
I don't know. I guess they magically we would assume that every single one of these billionaires would liquidate everything and the prices wouldn't change on it. Jesus fuck. Why is music so fucking loud in every game?
Every fucking game.
It's so fucking loud. Why not?
Every game. Just don't have music, honestly, in the start of the game. Just have nothing.
Hold on. I'm scared that this is just going to be like, this is still your home address, right? 1 second. I don't know why. I just randomly...
Are you guys gonna play Legendary? We'll be putting all the hard scrolls on. We're putting everything on. You think we're fucking beta males?
Well, in order for those assets to like somehow go to the government, was the government gonna buy that shit, or we just? It doesn't make sense. I guess we just take it, right? Sorry, that's what happens. The government.
How do we play? How do we play together, chat?
Wait, did anybody actually read that blog that Rem did? I didn't even read it.
Fuck
no.
Is he just mad because I didn't 2v1 him? Is that it?
Thank you, Will.
Ty Rem Lopez.
Wait, is that his name?
Why are people making jokes that my balls drop? I'm so confused.
No, have you not seen the fucking Ty Lopez shit here in my garage? I have a Lamborghini, but fuck that. Look at all my books.
Yeah, I've seen that side.
Yeah.
I thought Rem was just related or some shit. I don't know.
read the comments on the post. I don't. Fuck. What? Okay.
Can you go online on Steam
Why?
so I can add you to the game?
God, I hate being friends with you on Steam. It makes me cringe.
You hate me. Hate me.
Does Destiny stalling for Halo for 1 hour 40 minutes count towards AFK times? Davis, watch my viewership, you illiterate fucking moron. Watch it fucking fall as soon as I start to play a game, you stupid fuck. Get the fuck out of here. I'm the only goddamn streamer left on this fucking platform that even fucking plays games anymore, okay? Shut the fuck up. Except for Moon, because he's a god gamer, okay?
True. And Forsen. Forsen plays games too.
And Forsen.
And me. Everybody else sits in VR chat and fucking wanks off. Not us. We're out here.
Do I need to configure any of this shit? Oh, field of view goes to 120, baby.
All the way up. Nothing can stop me.
What?
Gosh. Come here.
Destiny is rich with his Rust items.
Merch with my what?
Rust items that you had from back in the day. Big
No one
money.
cares about Rust.
Listen, he should sell them off, man. It's like probably, you know, 500 to 1,000 bucks sitting there.
He didn't even have any good Rust items.
I think he had like the big grin and the Punisher mask. I mean, the Punisher mask by itself is $400.
Wait, I still don't understand how Steam skins work. I don't understand. How can I own a digital asset? Why can't anyone else just buy the skin?
Because they get rid of them.
And then why can I sell it to other people? Like,
They-
why would I
back
be
in
able to
the-
sell it? I don't even own the rights to any of this shit. How can I sell it to other
Okay.
people? It doesn't make any
It's
sense.
like owning a car that like went out of production. Like you have the car now and you can sell it to other
But it's
people.
not. It's a digital asset that I don't own the copyright to. I just license it to use it in a game. I don't actually own it. How can I sell it to another person? It's so fucking weird. It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, well, because Valve makes money.
Okay. Invite me. Go.
I'm in your lobby already.
What
So you
lobby? There is no lobby.
Players, UNC and Mr. Moon. Go to the... I'm in it. Just
Multiplayer.
Click the thing.
Click. Social games, competitive games, custom multiplayer.
Go to maybe try campaigns.
Click campaigns. Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary. That's what you're on, right?
Okay, go to the top right and click the face. I just want to see if
God, I can't click the face. Nothing happens.
not the face.
Oh, the
fucking-
friends. Hi, Midamutin. Game.
Am I
session.
in there?
Yeah, barely.
Okay, then just start the fucking thing.
Oh, Pixie is in chat. Hi, Pixie. What's up? Hop into voice.
How about
Uh-oh.
playing...
What are you doing, Dan?
Legendary, Dan?
Pixie, you should
Quick
really
start.
come in.
Dun, dun.
Wait, your game session's changed?
Halo. Install. Click campaign. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun.
Yes, I'll install it.
Hurry up!
Cringe.
Is it
Hold
installed
on,
yet?
I didn't know I had to fucking buy this shit as well.
You haven't even bought it yet.
I thought I had it already.
Oh my! Oh my god! 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 Click accept. Wait, what am I accepting? Accept selection to update status. Wait, what do I have to click accept on?
Hold on, did I install it? Is it installed now?
Wait, what's
Is there
Quick
something to
start,
talk about
legendary.
that hasn't already been said? Yeah, maybe your lies on Twitter, Pixie. You literally fucking lying. What about that?
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm installing. We're installing together. Doom.
Okay, I'm installing too. Fuck. Wow.
Hey, well, let's
It's
let them
taken me
have their-
12 hours to do it.
Well, they're gonna have their debate anyways. Fucking let them do it.
Hey, Pixie, how's it going?
Uh-oh.
Hey, good to have you on here. How's it going?
Good to be on here.
I'll be the moderator.
Shut the fuck up. I am the moderator. So,
I'm gonna get it back. I'll be back 1 sec.
I believe that Mindwaves said that you're a fucking liar. How do you respond to that?
I can pull up the VOD. Give me one little second.
Sure, go
Give
ahead.
her a second, Dan.
Thank you, co-host.
Watch, there's gonna
Mindwaves,
be
you
some
better
video
get
of
your
me
own
like literally fucking memeing, dude. Holy shit.
Well, are you gonna hide behind your memes, Mindwaves? just memeing when I said everybody.
Wait,
should
what do
be
you think I
legal rich.
actually said, Pixie? Before we watch the VOD, what do you think I actually said?
From what I remember, you and Dan were like talking about it or talking about the thing, and Dan was like, "Oh, I hope she's not too scared," and you were like, "Oh, I don't know, no comment." Like, I fucking contacted you first, bro. Like, what the
That's
fuck? are
literally
you
a
talking
meme. What do you
about?
mean?
What do you mean that's literally a meme? What do you think that comes across as? The fuck?
Jesus, Pixie, can you like not take anything like personal? Like,
Or maybe
do
you
you
should
just
stop
like?
subtweeting me like over.
I
and
subtweeted
over
you
and over
twice,
again.
literally twice, and you said
You
5
subtweeted me,
times
like-
on Twitter. Still
Okay.
lying, Pixie. Literally
Okay.
lying, Pixie.
Fine,
Lying,
you-
Pixie. At it
Oh my-
again.
First
Are
of
you
all,
obsessed, Mindwaves?
Yeah, it's kind of creepy. Let's start there. But yeah, let me find all this.
Why is it
about
creepy?
me.
What's creepy about
Because
it?
I literally have not started shit with you. This is the first time I actually started shit. By literally just taking screenshots of our DMs because of your like little like Weasley fucking ways.
Weasley ways? What the fuck?
Yeah,
I mean, like,
let's talk about the amount of times you mischaracterized me, and let's talk about the amount of times you subtweeted
Not
me,
once.
right?
I
Let's-
never mischaracterized you. False.
Oh
This is
my
lying.
god.
Again.
Are you fucking insane? You admitted that you don't think I'm a Trump supporter, yet you did that. You called me like I was fucking Fox News.
That was the
You said
only
was,
thing I
like,
apologized
atheist.
for, and you still can't let it
Yeah,
go.
no,
What do you
I can't let it
mean?
go because after you apologized, you did it again with Fox News, then you did it again with theism, then you talked about, oh no, like...
All of those,
originally
I
trying
fucking
to
stand
talk
by
about
it. Those were
anarchism.
valid
I
fucking,
was
that was
originally
valid
talking about
criticism.
how anarchism isn't the proper way to protect rights. Yeah, that's what you were originally talking about, and then you fucking backtracked it. I sent you a tweet with timestamps, but you didn't respond to that. I wonder why. Like, the fuck? And instead of talking shit about me, like, on the server while I'm not here, why don't you fucking at me next time, and we can have a conversation about this, instead of
On what
substituting me like a
server?
little
Wait,
rat.
you mean in this Discord?
Huh? I'm talking
Wait,
about...
what?
What do you mean? People were like, oh, he was complaining about, like, the 2v1 or whatever. But, which, by the way, you fucking asked me to bring him in. You fucking
I was
asked me
fucking...
to bring
Oh my
me- to
god.
bring him in. You can't just excuse everything with it's a fucking meme, okay? Like, the fuck?
It wasn't me.
Oh,
Mindwaves, I
and
need you to
wanted
defend
to
yourself here,
you.
not just laugh, okay? Laughing is what you do when you're caught out. You have to come back. What's Pixie done wrong, Mindwaves?
I don't know. She like literally won't let this drop. Like I don't know.
I'm not
I wake up and I
subtweeting.
see fucking Rem and you just going at it on Twitter again. Like you're just like, oh yeah, Rem, look, here's proof. Here's my screenshot. Like,
You
what,
haven't,
are you?
I haven't fucking subtweeted you once, and you've subtweeted me over and over and over again, and you've tweeted at me
Twice, literally twice. What do you
Okay,
mean?
like 3 different times. Let me find it. And then you also like tweeted at me like, oh, why don't you go fucking vote for Trump? You're doing literally what Fox News has done. The fuck? You've mischaracterized me over and over and over and over and
True,
over
you
again.
were doing the work of Fox News. I absolutely
About all
agree.
things to the Democratic Party? Like, wow, I'm definitely doing what Fox News is instead of bringing about a bigger conversation. Like, wow,
Yeah, unironically,
Oh my
the way that you.
God.
Well, like we've already
I
talked
just-
this.
I can't.
Like, how many
No, no,
times do
no.
we have to fucking talk about this? Yeah, your rhetoric falls in line with that of Fox
Oh, yes.
News.
Talking about how Trump, I believe, is going to lead to fucking fascism, and how, historically, far-right figures have talked about, oh, Fox
Turn the
socialism
Halo music
is
back on for
totally-
this,
Yes,
please.
Totally
because
in line with
yeah,
Fox
because
News.
a temporary stimulus in the form of a
Fox-
dividend is totally fucking way progressive. That's totally
God.
fucking him outflanking the
That's
left. Yeah,
That's
Pixie.
literally not what I said. I said, you know what? Like,
What do
if
you mean? We talked about
Look,
hours on end
you-
just about that
yeah.
topic specifically.
Yeah, and you literally, do you not remember what I said? I literally said, we know that UBI is not technically like a socialist policy per se, or what's like happening right now. And you're like, yeah, it's not UBI. And I was like, yes, I know. But look at what MSNBC is saying. Look at what CNN is saying. They're all calling it fucking UBI. So yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, and your tweets, after we fucking dissected them multiple times, literally fell within that narrative.
No, it
So-
didn't. It was calling out like, hey, you know what? We should
Oh
like this is a dangerous like narrative. Like if we lose an optics game, that's bad for us. That's literally what I fucking said. Like what I said. And then I clarified. I was like, it's like how people call Bernie Sanders socialist, even though he's not really socialist. And you took that as, what the fuck? You're literally doing the work of Fox News. What are you saying?
I'm so fucking tired of this debate, Pxie.
Well, then
like
don't
we've had it
subtweet
so
me.
many
Don't
times.
Don't subtweet
What?
me, okay? Period.
I
If you
didn't.
don't want to get called out for the shit you did, don't fucking subtweet me. How hard is that?
I didn't. What do you mean?
Mindwaves, what the fuck? Stick up for yourself. Don't just run in a corner. What do you have to say, Mindwaves? What the fuck?
What do you mean? I don't know.
What do you
like,
mean? What do you mean?
Oh, she's mocking you, Mindwaves. You gonna say anything? Come on. Oh, Game of Thrones, Mindwaves. Come on, get it to fucking together.
There's nothing to say. Like this is such contrived beef at this point. There's no there's really no argument here.
The only thing I have done, period, is I showed fucking screenshots to like basically clarify the air. I did not subtweet you, and I even fucking added you because I'm not a fucking snake. I don't go behind people's back. If I have a problem with you, I show it to you in the face instead of what you've been doing like for the past fucking week.
Wait, Rem literally made a blog post because he's mad that I didn't fucking 2v1 him because I sent you one DM saying to fucking 2v1 me because I was tired of waiting an hour and a half for you to fucking train with Rem before our conversation.
Oh my god, first of all, I didn't train with Rem.
Oh, bullshit. You guys were literally talking about me for a fucking... You guys were literally talking about the argument that we were having. How is that not training? What do you mean?
We literally talk about morality in general. We mentioned you like...
The conversation was directly related to ours. How is that not training? What do you mean? You were literally like running your arguments through... Are you too triggered to talk right now?
Okay, so that's literally what our conversation was about. Everybody here, or literally go check the VOD. You can see it for yourself. Even the argument that I used against
you, watched it live as it was happening, Pxie. I know exactly what you guys were talking about. You guys were talking an hour and a half about our conversation. That's what it was.
Why are you lying about it then? Because I never used a conversation that the argument that I used against you in that conversation, not even once.
Bullshit! That's not even true.
Well, okay, you know what? I think that it's ridiculous that you're lying here blatantly because everybody can go check it out right now. So that's
nobody's checking the VOD, Pxie. Nobody's doing that.
They can.
Okay.
The fact is they can, and the fact that you're lying about it blatantly.
You're lying. What do you mean? The conversation you and Remhan was literally referenced our conversation multiple times.
Reference the conversation in the sense that we were talking about
not a training montage, by the way, though.
Whether a person who has not read philosophy should be a person arguing it. That was what our conversation was about. I did not use any of the arguments that I used against you in our debate in our conversation with Rem. So let's start there. The thing is that
I don't even fucking care if you did. But the fact of the matter is we were supposed to have a conversation and you were too busy fucking talking to Rem. And I was like, all right, Pxie, just fucking hop in voice already. Like, drop this fucking conversation with Rem. Hop in voice. Stop being a bitch. And then I told you, I said, all right, fuck it.
You originally said that you didn't want to be in the debate.
2v1 me. Hey, I said, fuck it, 2v1 me, which I shouldn't have said because I didn't say it in good fucking faith. But like,
wait, so you didn't say 2v? What were you expecting?
No, because I didn't want to fucking 2v1 you. I just wanted you to hop in voice.
Said that you wanted.
I don't care about Rem. I never cared to talk to Rem. Why would I ever want to fucking talk to Rem? There's no point.
Wait, did you or not? Did you or did you not say 2v1? Bring Rem in.
I already said I did. I was trying to get you in the call because it was very clear that you were too interested in having a fucking conversation with Rem instead of just hopping in voice and having a conversation with me.
I didn't know that you wanted to have a fucking conversation with me.
Get your mic away from your fucking. Get your mic away from your mouth. Holy shit.
Said, no, I'm tired of putting kids gloves on. Okay. So I'm sorry.
I am.
At the second you.
I am because every time we have a conversation, you get so personally fucking hurt. It's fucking frustrating. I can't fucking have a conversation with you or critique you without you taking it personally. I can walk away from a conversation with Irrelevant or literally anybody else, and they don't take it personal.
I've debated over and over again with a bunch of different people, where I've not taken it personally. You're the first one who's fucking mischaracterized me multiple times. What the fuck?
I never mischaracterized you, ever. The only time I did that was over the Trump comment, and I already apologized for that, and you can't drop it.
It's like talking to a theist. It's like Fox News. Oh, 2v1. Like, what? Like, it's not fair that happened. What the fuck do you mean you're not mischaracterizing me?
Yeah, you do. Like, how many times do we have to rehash this? Yeah, you sound like fucking Fox News. Yeah, you fucking
How
like
do I fucking
unironic.
sound like Fox News when I was making an optic argument and was like talking about like Trump basically being a fascist? Like, how is that Fox News to you? Does Fox News talk about Trump being like a potential fascist often? I don't know.
Like this debate's so fucking old because no matter how many
This
times I
debate's so
reiterate my
fucking old,
position,
then
it
stop-
doesn't
then
fucking
stop
matter
adding
to you,
me.
Pxie.
Sorry. Stop subtweeting me then and at me instead of like.
When's
fucking
the
subtweeting.
wait? Can you tell me when's the last time I subtweeted about you?
Okay, yesterday.
When?
Give me 1 second to pull it
In
up.
the last 24 hours, I subtweeted about you?
I said yesterday. Let me get it. Let me get it up.
Oh, okay. So it's the I like how I was just
This
trying
is
to
a
have a
rookie
debate about
mistake,
anarchist
Mindwaves.
governance. That one?
I believe so. Let's see.
Mindwaves, first rule of lawyering, never ask a question that you don't know the answer to.
Well, okay. Yeah, that was one of two
I like
fucking
how I'm just trying to
subtweets.
have a debate
Literally.
about anarchist government is inadequate at protecting and enforcing human rights, which, by the way, that's not what the debate was about. I like timestamped you as well.
It was. Did you wait?
I
Look at the
literally-
wait.
timestamped
Look at
you
the
about
original
how you
post.
backtracked.
Look at the original post that this whole fucking conversation was based
cares?
off. That
Please
was the
don't.
argument that I was trying to
No,
have.
the argument
That was
that
exactly
human
the
rights
point I was
couldn't
making in the
exist.
tweet.
The thing that you originally said was human rights could not exist without a state. They're like non-existent. You need a state for them. Give me 1 fucking second. I can't hear you. My fucking earphones.
That
just
was
broke.
not what I said. I'll pull
my
it up
god!
right
I
now.
literally fucking timestamped you. What the fuck are you talking about? Anybody can go check it out. Why do you keep lying? It's literally like the most easily verifiable things. And you
Okay,
still-
my argument literally in the tweet says that states are necessary to protect them. I was talking about the necessity of a state to adequately protect rights. That was the
you
debate
also
I was trying to
think
have,
it fucking
and you're over here
exists
trying to have
without
this
a state.
philosophy fucking bro argument about,
Oh,
well,
yes,
what do
because
rights
rights come from
actually
morality,
mean?
you
What about
dumbass.
objective morality? Like, I don't fucking care about any of this.
Oh
I
my
want to have a
God, how
conversation
does
about how
talking about
anarchists.
rights when you don't even know where
I
you're
want to have a
coming from?
conversation about how anarchy is inadequate. It doesn't fucking
Oh my
protect
God,
human
I
rights.
agree with-
There's
I
no
agree with
mechanism
you.
for
And then you
anarchy
fucking
to
step
protect
back.
human rights.
Listen,
And
I
you're
agree
over
with
here
you
philosophizing
originally,
everything
and then-
because you think philosophy makes you
God.
sound fucking smart. I
Why would
guess.
ever say that? Oh yeah, another mischaracterization. But go for it. I know that you're already used to it. By the way, again, anybody can check. I fucking tweeted the timestamps about when you backtracked on your comment and said, "Hey, you know what? Like, oh yeah, it cannot. Like, rights are not non-existent without a state." So yeah, I don't know what else to say.
Well, yeah, that's because we never fucking left square one and agreed on like differing definitions of rights.
We did.
No, we didn't because we literally had to go over it multiple times. Oh my god, Pxie, are you gonna shut the fuck up?
No, I'm not because you don't let me
Oh,
fucking speak when I'm
shit.
speaking. So why would I let you speak? Like, what the fuck? You've been bad faith. to
Okay
me.
then, just
Like,
get off
fuck.
then. Why do I want to have this
Well, why
conversation
don't
if you're
you-
not gonna
how
let me
about
fucking
this?
talk?
How about this? Why do you keep talking behind my back? Like, why don't you talk? Like, what the?
I'm
fuck?
not talking behind your back.
You
What
literally
do you
were here
mean?
complaining about the 2 versus 1. It's so not fair. Oh my god.
Yeah, because Dan was
This
trying
is
to
so
egg me on
unfair.
and do a fucking another conversation with you, okay? I didn't fucking bring it up, okay? I never wanted to have that conversation. I literally
Then why don't
been
you
trying
say-
to drop
why don't
this.
you- why
I
don't
don't
you say-
care.
Wait, then why don't you just subtweet again? Why don't you just say, hey, you know what? I don't want to talk about this, period. Instead of bringing it up again.
The last time I fucking subtweeted you was just about my fucking frustrations about the direction of the conversation. Is that not a reasonable tweet to make?
Oh my god. The fact that you were talking about, oh, this is why I hate philosophy nerds, that you're trying to sound more reasonable, you lost. Get over it. People lose all the time. You're not like, oh, this is actually the wrong
Wait. This is rage coming from someone that, like, when you got blown the fuck out, was like, I wasn't trying to have a debate. I was just trying to have a conversation. And now
Yeah,
you're
I
like,
was trying to have a
fucking owned
conversation.
Mindwaves in a debate.
Yeah, I was
fucking
trying to
get
have a
duckers.
conversation. I was trying to have a conversation with you, and then you kept mischaracterizing me. You started the fucking conversation with, oh, you're basically like a fucking theist. So yeah, you know what? Like, I lost all faith in you.
I never.
trying to
No.
trust you.
I said
Oh, no,
that.
sorry, this is
I
like
said
how
that.
it is
I feel
arguing
like
with
the
a theist.
arguments that the
And then
arguments
you
that.
started laughing at me
Trial
condescendingly. Like,
Shut the fuck up, Pxie! Shut the fuck
oh
up!
my god, but why? You keep lying. I don't understand. Do you not like what I'm saying, even though it's the truth?
I'm not okay. So the reason I fucking okay. So both subtweets I think were perfectly fucking reasonable. Okay, and they were not
But you
fucking
didn't have the courage
personal
to
attack.
at me.
They were not okay. So if I tag you, it makes it better, Pixie. Is that what you're saying?
I know that you're talking about me, and you're not being a fucking coward behind my back.
Don't you follow my Twitter? You see my tweets anyways. Fuck
No,
it. Wait, what's the difference?
And the difference is that it comes out like snaky. That's it.
Okay, it's perfectly fucking reasonable to say that every time I've engaged with a moral realist, that their arguments come across as like pretty much akin to those of a fucking theist. That is not saying that is. Hold on! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Can I talk? We good?
I think it's Mindwaves.
Are you done, Pixie?
I don't know. Are you?
It's perfectly fucking reasonable to say that every time I have a debate with a moral realist, they make the same type of fucking intuitive arguments that a theist does, okay?
Okay.
That's perfectly fucking reasonable. The
fact
fact that you took it... Wait! The fact that you take that as like a personal fucking jab, as like me trying to say that like that you are like a theist, or that like your arguments are like, no, it had nothing to do with that. All right, I'm just saying that your arguments at the end of the day make the same sort of intuitive leaps that fucking theists do. That's a perfectly reasonable fucking tweet. Okay, so, I'm sorry I didn't at you in the tweet. I guess
I have a question. If I right now after this conversation tweet, people who reject objective moralism are basically like fucking theists, who do you think I am referring to? Let's use some logic here. I know that you can do it.
That is not at all the fucking tweet that I made, okay? That is nowhere near the same. That is like
fucking context in there. I mean,
no, the fact that you took it that way says a lot about you, I think.
Oh my god, who didn't take it that way? Who knew the fucking context? But yeah,
a lot of people. I've had this conversation with many other fucking people, and they said, yeah, actually, unironically, Pixie's argument do resemble that of a fucking theist. They make the same sort of logical, intuitive leaps.
Because when we argued last time, you basically admitted that you couldn't respond back. So yes, I make the logical leaps that a theist does. Absolutely. Yeah, you agreed with my logic. So I don't know what that says about you.
What? Okay,
sure. The last conversation we had.
Okay, that's not at all relevant, but okay.
What? I mean, you're saying that I'm making like the leaps that a theist does. Yeah, I was able to talk to you about like, well, why should we pretend that objective morality is like doesn't exist or isn't real if it's just as subjective as our actual reality?
Okay, but like, oh my god, Pixie. Oh my god. This is why I hate having a conversation with you.
Because you can't respond properly?
Mindwaves, you gotta get your fucking numbers up. Go hard.
Fuck off, Dan. All right, you just want me to call her a bitch or something stupid. All right, just fuck off.
Just get your points out there. All right. Let's
Correction, you already did call her a bitch.
Well, all right.
Come on, Mindwaves. What do you have to say?
Nothing. I have nothing to say because like every time we have a conversation, it feels like it goes in one ear and out the other because like I'll go on fucking Twitter tomorrow or fucking like we'll have another conversation and nothing I said before matters because you're just gonna make up some other events that didn't happen. You're just gonna you're gonna piece it all together.
I have timestamped. I have continued to timestamp. I have referenced the previous events. Like this isn't something fucking imaginary. Like anybody can check it out. The fuck?
This is the problem. I don't even know what the fuck the contention is at this point. Like, what is it? What's the fucking problem here, Pixie? Are you just mad that I subtweeted you twice? Is that it?
Yeah, no, I'm mad that you continuously mischaracterize me and then pretend you don't.
I didn't. I never mischaracterized you. The only time I did, I already apologized for it, and that was for the fucking Trump comment.
You claim you didn't mischaracterize me on Fox News, despite the fact that it literally makes
no,
sense
I still think that I can bring up the tweets. I think that your tweets literally fell in line with the rhetoric of fucking Fox News. And then when we had a conversation,
I'll leak the fucking DMs too, where I sent you proof after proof after proof after proof that I had
of other tweets. I was criticizing you for literally 2 specific tweets, and you linked me other tweets saying.
Are you supposed to not like read a person's like Twitter in the context of like their own Twitter? Like I don't understand.
Okay, so you could look at somebody's body of work and say that like, okay, based off their entire body of work, it's probably that like you know that like yeah, there's some benefit of the doubt that should be given there. But like when I'm looking,
that's how you distinguish between a good and bad faith actor. And you decided I'm going to take the most uncharitable take fucking possible and call her a Trump supporter and call her that she's like just like fucking Fox News. And then you have the fucking audacity to afterwards be like, oh, she's like a fucking PS2. And then you have the audacity
because when you were saying when you were unironically saying that like Trump is like outflanking the left or the Democrats from the left.
Trump was fucking outflanking the left. I said that it's a fucking optic situation, and that would be
no. You literally did multiple times in our conversations. You said that like
I literally said it's an optic argument. Anybody can check out the conversation that we had with Cassidy and Eden Wood and Brento and everybody else there. Fucking agreed. Yeah, she's talking about optics.
Like this is so fucking tiring. How many times can we have the same conversation, Pixie? I don't understand it.
How about you at least fucking acknowledge the fact that you're mischaracterizing me and stop?
I'm not at all mischaracterizing you. Okay, every time that we fucking talked about this subject, I don't know what else to say because you keep falling back on. I was just talking about the optics,
no,
but like
I literally.
Well, you talking about optics. So we should never talking about optics is literally just like fucking saying like oh well, like look at how the Democrats aren't doing enough, and look at like the mainstream media is running with the narrative that fucking he's implementing UBI and all these other fucking progressive policies. So like the optics make it look like he's outflanking the left. So you're like saying it without saying it. Like
no,
basically.
I made it extremely fucking clear that historically speaking, when you have fucking nationalists that claim socialist rhetoric or like Fox socialism, because this isn't really socialism. Hey, you know what you get? You get national national socialism.
I don't disagree Nazis. With you there though. I don't disagree with you there. I just don't think that that's comparable to what's going on right now with Donald Trump and the Republican Party.
Well, then why the fuck are you denying the fact that like I basically was talking about it over and over again and instead said, oh, you're like fucking Fox News, huh?
Because if we look at your tweets just at face value, it comes off as something like Lecture Fan would tweet. It comes off as something that Sean Hannity would make a fucking piece about.
If you take the least possible charitable take instead of reading it objectively, sure, I guess, maybe. Even though
no, not even. Like if you just read it verbatim and take the verbatim fucking message away from it, then yeah.
Yes, read it fucking objectively. Fucking go for it.
Fucking, I can't believe I'm pulling up this tweet for like the 1,000th time. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm getting new earphones because mine just broke.
I think it was from Mindwaves yelling.
I mean, I have to, and she won't shut the fuck up, dude. Jesus Christ.
Come on, W. That's right. Just tell her.
Jesus Christ, I have to scroll so much for this fucking tweet.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hey, what's up?
Okay. So, what were you saying? Sorry, I was not here.
Do you have the tweet? Because I can't fucking find it. It's so long ago. Holy shit.
I don't think I have it with me right now.
What is the tweet about?
Basically, I said, and okay, there were two tweets. There was one where I was saying, if Trump talks about any of the following policy or promotes any of the following policies.
If Trump ends up doing any of the following, like suspending or eliminating student loan debt, implementing UBI, talks about implementing Medicare for all, it's going to be all over for Joe Biden and Rip Biden.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Here, I have the tweet for both of you. There's that.
And then there was a tweet before that where I issued a correction where I said,
there you go.
Populists are going to align with Trump if it looks like he's like if he looks like he's implementing like populist left values and progressives.
Yeah.
Okay, and then here's her other tweet for issuing a public correction. There's that, and then there's that. Whoops, wait, wrong person.
Yeah, so we had a conversation about this tweet, and you agreed that it could be interpreted as like support for Trump or the Republican Party.
If you literally had no previous fucking context, if it was a random person, you know what, I would even be like, you know what, that makes sense. This person has no idea who I am. They had no fucking previous context. But you who has heard me talk about how much I fucking hate Trump.
Sure, but this is also coming from the same person that when I asked you if you're gonna vote for fucking Joe Biden if he gets nominated, you said probably, right?
Yeah,
like,
and then
I don't know. I've had many conversations with you that like it makes me doubt whether or not you are on board with like Biden if he actually gets the fucking nomination.
No,
and then you insist on like no hold on Pxie, can you shut the fuck up? Can I make a point or not?
Mischaracterizing me and all
okay, then why do I want to have this conversation then, Pxie? Just log off. Just get the fuck off then.
Are you gonna keep talking?
Do you want? Wait, Pxie. Do you want to have a conversation or not?
Well,
do you want to have a conversation or not?
Are you gonna keep mischaracterizing me? Let's start there.
Well, can you at least can you let me make my point before you get triggered and fucking interrupt?
Is your point gonna be a fucking lie?
Okay, to be clear here, Pxie, I think that the view most people do have is that you don't want Joe Biden. You may have clarified a few times that what you've said does not indicate broad support for Joe Biden, and I would have big fucking question marks if you were to ever vote for him. So I think that's what Mindwaves is saying.
Not just that, but you're constantly engaging in rhetoric that is like criticizing the Democratic Party.
Well, yes, the more you criticize the fucking Democratic, hopefully the farther left they move. Now, when general election time comes,
but when all of your rhetoric is criticizing the Democratic Party, and then you make
all of it,
and hold on, shut the fuck up, Pxie.
Over and over and over again. What the fuck are you saying? It's only about the Democratic Party. That's another fucking lie that you.
I can't have a conversation with you if you're just gonna keep doing this, Pxie. You realize that, right? Like it's impossible.
Stop fucking lying, and I'll stop calling you out on it.
Hey,
how about you wait until I make my point, and then you fucking interrupt? And yeah, exactly.
That's pretty reasonable.
Okay, fine, go for it.
Okay, so when all of your rhetoric is criticizing the Democratic Party, which is fair, I think that there are criticisms you should make of the Democratic Party, absolutely. But when all of your rhetoric is that, and then you make a couple tweets that are vaguely supportive of Donald Trump and like fall into this narrative that like the Republican Party and Donald Trump are outflanking the left, which it does. We've already talked about this, and you agreed that it could be interpreted that way, right? Like, that really makes me question, like, where you're fucking, like, where you fall in like, all of this. Like, it does make me question
I don't know
your
what
intentions.
To say, other than literally anybody can go check it out. I have tweets in there, like, constantly, one after the other, fucking dunking on Trump, like, saying about how much, like, I fucking hate him, how I think he's, like, a fucking, like, future pathway to fascism. I literally sent you these. I can literally, like, go back and, like, scroll over and, like, take a video of how many tweets I've sent you criticizing Trump. So to say, oh, all your rhetoric is about criticizing the Democratic Party and being, like, vaguely in favor for Trump, it's literally a fucking lie. I don't know what else to say. I don't know why you keep lying.
Dan is so rock
hard right now. What do you mean? What's a lie? What did I lie about? Can you explain exactly what I lied about there?
When all your tweets are about dunking or like criticizing the Democratic Party and they're vaguely accepting of like Trump, well,
yeah, really look at DGG right now. They're literally linking all of your fucking tweets that I'm talking about.
Literally go on my fucking Twitter and scroll through and you'll fucking see it. It doesn't take a fucking genius to do it. And you know it.
Okay, but making a couple tweets about how Donald Trump is a fascist doesn't excuse...
Half my feed is about like how much I fucking hate Trump. What are you saying?
Go ahead, Mindwaves.
There is still a point of criticism to say that even though you have called out Trump in your tweets.
Okay, so now you're pivoting, but cool.
No, that's not a pivot. How did I pivot?
Wait, Pxie, let him finish his argument, right?
Fine.
Okay, so just because you've made some tweets criticizing Donald Trump doesn't excuse you from engaging in irresponsible rhetoric. You agree with that, right?
Okay, how my rhetoric, if I guess, and the very least charitable, like most like if a random person saw it, then I'd be like, you know what, you're right. But you knew the context, you knew everything before that.
I don't. That's the thing.
Yes, you
Pxie.
do.
I don't know.
Let her respond. Let her go.
But you do know. You've heard me fucking talk about how I think Trump is fascist. You've heard me talk about how he's killed 4,000 of my fucking people. You've heard me say this over and over and over and over and over and over and
Sure,
over
but
again.
you also say things like
say that I fucking okay, then you're gonna say that, oh no, like I'm actually like going to support him, or that I'm being like vaguely supportive of him. What?
Sure, but then you also say things like progressives in the general will probably see the Trump administration more in line with their values than the DNC if they start implementing policies like this.
That's when I said, hey, you know what? I misspoke. I'm gonna issue a public correction.
That's the thing. I don't know if you misspoke. Honestly, you say that like, oh, I just mixed up words. I don't fucking know. Like my bad.
The guy who's like, ha ha ha, all of this was a fucking meme. Like I didn't actually do anything. Okay.
Okay, that's a pivot. But
what you brought up like, oh, you know, words are
you're literally hand waving my criticism right now.
Fine,
but okay,
fine. I'll bring it up. You can literally see the tweet where I issued the fucking correction. Oh, I didn't mean progressives. I meant fucking populists, which is a true standpoint. Okay, like populists don't align with progressive first or with.
Okay, but you're still referencing. You're referencing populists that are on the left. Okay, and populists on the left aren't necessarily the same as populists on the right.
But okay,
that's why I also said that you're making up some imaginary fucking demographic.
I'm not literally. The last time we talked about this, I sent a fucking link about how in 2016, 12% of Bernie Sanders supporters, who used to be like, who were for Bernie Sanders, voted for Hillary Clinton in key swing states. Now, Destiny brought up a good counterpoint to this that, hey, well, it looks like in Michigan, Biden was able to get some like white working class support, which is usually the base that aligns with Bernie. But then my counter argument to that is two things. One, I saw that a recent poll in ABC said around 15% of Bernie Sanders supporters would vote for Trump if Bernie Sanders did not get the nominee. And then also, although Michigan might be an exception, I'm not necessarily sure about the other key swing states. And third of all, the people who are working class who are going to vote for Biden might not necessarily be the same working class people voting for Bernie in the general. Okay?
Okay, sure, but like I said, your rhetoric literally falls in line with that narrative. Whether you want to acknowledge it,
rhetoric falls in line with that narrative
because you make tweets like this. When Sean tweets out blind support for centrist Dems means something worse than four more years of Trump. You go ahead and quote tweet that saying, I'm really struggling personally with this right now. I generally feel this to be true, but would want to hear from others' opinions and thoughts. This sounds like no, hold on. That literally sounds like somebody that is considering not supporting the Democratic nominee.
Yeah,
because they think that that's worse than 4 more years of Trump.
No. Yeah,
you understand why this is a pattern for you, Pxie. This is a pattern.
Liar. Oh my god. I fucking clarified that tweet too. I said I read that tweet extremely differently than what everybody else read. I read it as if there's like 4 more
But
years
you keep saying this. You keep making these really bad takes that sound like accelerationist or sound like
I'm
fucking...
not an accelerationist. Holy shit.
It sounds... okay, but you keep making tweets like that, and then you say, oh, but I corrected it late. I made a correction tweet, you know?
Guess what?
But you keep on doing it. You keep on doing it.
I kept on doing it. I did it once, and then the second time you took everything fucking out of context. Cool. Awesome. Great. Fucking amazing.
Well, was that a point?
No, yes it is, because you literally, the first time was a mistake, and I said, hey, you know what, I fucking did a mistake, I read this very differently than everybody else, and the second time you took my words way out of fucking context, so I don't know what you want me to say.
I want you to stop making cringy fucking tweets that sound like accelerationists.
I'm not a fucking accelerationist. I clarified myself a million times, but you still keep lying and saying over and over and over.
Okay,
and
you
over
you shouldn't have to clarify so many fucking times when you engage in the same sort of fucking rhetoric.
I wouldn't have to fucking clarify like more than once if you didn't literally take my tweet and put it in the worst possible fucking charitable position ever to
it's not just me, Pxie. Other people agree with me. Like this isn't just me. Like your tweets unironically
who else agrees with you?
Wait,
I don't know, dude.
You
go.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Frames agrees with me. Fucking Irrelevant agrees with me. Like, who else do I need to fucking bring up?
Let me ask you, was that after you tweeted it with like the super like bad faith characterization? Because then obviously if somebody reads it from your lens, that's super uncharitably, they're going to get a different impression than if they read it objectively.
Oh, okay. So
What?
they're just trying to suck my dick.
I
All right.
think
got
Pixie,
it.
I wouldn't
has a
think
crush
it's
on little
unreasonable
Pxie.
that most people in chat think that you're hiding your power level. That's definitely not a contrary.
I would say that
position.
because Pixie like goes in and clarifies the tweets, I don't think they're trying to hide their power level. If anything, they're showing people like.
Well,
that they
I agree.
kinda
I don't
messed
think
up
that
or
Pixie's
whatever.
trying to hide her power level, but I do think that you're engaging in irresponsible rhetoric that can be interpreted as like accelerationist or vaguely support for like the
Destiny is
Republican Party or
BESTI.
Trump.
INY.
Ignore the rest of my tweets and take it as the most bad faith
That's
manner you
that's
possibly
the
can.
point, Pixie.
Yes.
You're engaging in
Well,
irresponsible rhetoric that needs
yeah,
to be
okay,
corrected
you
later.
know
You
what?
shouldn't
You
be
know
doing
what?
that.
You know what, Mindwaves? I bet I can go through your fucking tweet, read something, and take it the most uncharitable way fucking possible. I bet
Do
I
it,
can do
Pixie.
that as
I dare
well.
you.
Sure.
Do it.
Okay. Give me one little second. Because if you're going to
Super
say, oh,
chat
it can be
coming
taken this
through.
way, I am
Mindwaves
100%
just
sure
wants to
I can
get his
find
dick
like
wet.
other
Let's
tweets
be
that you've
real.
done and take them the worst possible fucking way as well.
All you're gonna find is Coomer tweets. That's it. All right.
In these times, I understand, brother.
What do you mean by that, Moon?
Because it's Corona, we can't go out.
Yeah, so.
All we have to do is to fucking beat our meat. There's literally nothing else. We watch Destiny stream on our
True.
other monitor and we fucking hit it.
So you jerk off to Destiny, Mr. Minton?
Nice.
No, he's
Moon.
on the other
That's basically
monitor.
what you just
Damn.
said. That's really,
really-
cringe.
He's
Moon.
on the other
Really
monitor. I
cringe.
just don't
You
care.
already-
Wait, why would you want him on the other monitor?
Yeah,
Turn
oh
him
my
off.
God.
You want me like watching you? Is that what you
Oh my
fantasize?
god, Mr. Mooten.
Cringe,
Listen,
Moon.
where are my brothers? That he's just on the other monitor and you're just too lazy to turn him off. Sometimes you don't even mute him. You're just like, God damn it,
Right.
Steve, shut the fuck up.
This relationship is gone.
She's
too
trying
far.
really hard to find a tweet
Yeah, no,
to
I just
fucking
found one.
misinterpret.
To be fair, she didn't take that long. Come on, she has to look through your Twitter.
Okay, if this was a good take, imagine all the bad ones. And this is about like Biden stumbling. Wow, Mindwaves, you're really criticizing Biden here. I'm not really sure if you're in for support for him. I mean, like,
Wait,
are you saying
where?
that all his
Where,
Okay, I'll
Pixie?
fucking
Which
link it.
tweet?
fucking link it right now? Give me one little second. Here, it's on DGG. Like, the point is, I can literally, like, anybody, not even fucking me, can take a tweet that you said. Oh, I've been muted by bot, I guess. I don't know. I'll send
Oh,
it
that is a
on
pretty
thing.
shitty tweet.
Like, I can literally take anything you've said and fucking, if I take the worst possible fucking interpretation of it, paint it into something that wasn't your original intention.
Wait, okay, so wait, can you tell me what the most uncharitable interpretation of this tweet would be? How bad is this
Wow.
tweet?
Wow, you're saying that, oh, if that's a good take, imagine all the bad ones? Are you saying Biden is going to be like a horrible fucking president? It doesn't seem like you're very pro-Biden. That's kind of suspicious. Like, criticizing the Democratic Party? I think you're hiding your power level.
Yeah, but this is way more defensible than you fucking sucking Trump's dick, like
I've never
intentionally or
sucked
not.
Trump's dick. I never fucking
Okay.
sucked Trump's dick, period.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. Pixie, before you get triggered, can I like explain my rationale behind this? Okay, so this was a pre-recorded address to the people, okay? And within that pre-recorded address, he literally fumbled like sentences. Like the fucking teleprompter fucking broke and he had to ask for it to be fucking brought back up, and then he just skipped over whatever he was saying and moved on to the next point, right? Yeah,
Oh.
I think it's a fair criticism to say that if this is a good take, could you imagine all the fucking bad ones?
Wow,
Okay,
imagine
Whoa,
you giving
hold on.
context.
The difference
changes what
between
your
wait,
tweet means.
Pixie, before you go off, but the difference between this tweet and your tweet is that this doesn't come off as praise for Donald Trump or the Republican Party.
When have I praised Donald Trump?
Do we have to rehash it again?
Yes, when I want to see, when did I praise Donald Trump?
Wait, did you catch Biden's dementia? What's going on here?
No, I literally, the one tweet that I fucking had, I was like, you know what? Like, fuck, if Trump does this, it's going to be over for Joe Biden. That's not a fucking praise on Trump. That's we have to pull people to the other way.
No,
like, what the fuck?
Pixie, in this conversation, you already conceded that some of your tweets can be interpreted as praise for
just
Donald
like
Trump.
no, what I conceded is that I can be in the most uncharitable view possible. It can be seen as me, like, not liking Joe Biden or, like, not wanting to vote for him. That's not praise
okay,
for Donald Trump.
but there's no way that you read this tweet and come across with the idea that Mindwaves supports the Republican Party or thinks that like
well,
the
maybe
left
if I
is
took
being
the fucking
outflanked
most
by the right.
uncharitable fucking position.
No,
perhaps.
that wouldn't be uncharitability. That would
I
be
guess
looking.
That would be
No, that wouldn't be
uncharitability,
uncharitability.
absolutely.
You would be injecting your own narrative into it at that point.
Oh, like what you did to me? What? Oh my god.
No, because
Yes,
your
literally.
tweet can reasonably be interpreted.
If you have the most uncharitable take, you can interpret it that way. Like, I don't know what else to say. Literally, when
That's not just uncharitability, Pixie. That's
Yes,
like
it is. Yes, it is.
you're deflecting
you're
criticism of your rhetoric by saying that, like, okay, now I guess anytime you criticize the Democratic Party, you're praising Trump. Is that really where you're gonna go with this conversation?
Well, no, but that seems to be like what you have against me. Like,
because the problem I have is that when you criticize the Democratic Party. When you criticize the Democratic Party, you inject this narrative that somehow Trump is coming off as being more populist or more progressive or more left.
Oh, you know what?
That was literally the point of your tweet. What do you mean?
Well, no, my point of the tweet is that's a fucking optic situation. And if the
okay, you can't just hide behind. I was making an optics argument. Okay.
What it was? I don't know what you want me to say. I can't just hide behind what my actual tweet was supposed to be about. Like, what do you want me? What?
Yeah, no. That's not a good excuse. When you've engaged in this rhetoric multiple fucking times, I can bring up multiple fucking tweets we already have here. Yeah, no, you don't get to hide behind, I was just talking about the optics of it. I wasn't actually saying.
Personally, I think hating immigrants and women to own the libs is pretty based. Oh, wow. So you hate women and immigrants?
Yep, Squad W. Let's go.
Like, do you not understand? Like, I don't know how else to go with this.
Wait. You realize that is like literally a joke and yours was not, right? You you can't,
well, no,
that's completely fucking different.
You know what's really funny? Me and Destiny had this conversation a while ago about like jokes being like haha funny, but actually implementing like a agenda behind them. Do you agree with that take out of curiosity? Because here, every single time you defend yourself, it's just a joke, bro. It's just a joke.
Since Destiny likes lobbying and rigid
because there's a difference between
neoliberalism
ironically
so
saying something
and
like that and then unironically saying that the Democrats are being outflanked from the left.
I never unironically said that Democrats are being outflanked by the left. I'm saying that
you literally
that's
implied it multiple fucking times. Not only in your tweets, Pixie, but when we later had a conversation about your tweets, you literally implied the same thing over and over and over.
The thing I implied over and over and over again is that historically speaking, like right-wing fucking fascists claim Fox socialist.
And we've already had conversations about how it's not at all comparable, Pixie.
Well, no, I do think it's comparable. I was thinking about like the pros and cons. I said I would get back to you guys. I thought about it, and I still think that there's comparisons to be drawn out. I think Trump like fucking fetishizes the military. I think the fact that he, like Mitch McConnell hasn't passed like election security bills. I think the fact that he jokes about a third term and constantly demonizes the media, like fuck, those are like right-wing fascist tactics that have been used historically speaking.
Okay, are we debating whether or not Trump's a fascist now? Because that's like not the conversation I want to have.
Well, I'm fucking pointing out that there are some reasons. So to say like, oh no, you're actually supporting Trump despite calling it like Fox socialism, like what the fuck are you trying to say, bro?
I'm trying to say that you've constantly engaged in irresponsible rhetoric,
and you're ignoring all the context. You're ignoring all my other tweets, and you're literally reading it in the worst possible way.
The problem is that even when you provide context to those takes that I've talked about,
oh really?
It doesn't fucking help. It doesn't help clarify anything, Pixie.
Okay, well what do you mean it doesn't help clarify anything? I've literally. More than once. Should I say the same thing about you? Even though you're saying it's a joke, like, oh yeah, that tweet that you did about hating immigrants and women is actually like 100% serious.
Yeah, because if you look at my tweets, because if you look at that tweet, it obviously comes across as criticism
I don't think it's obvious. I don't think it's obvious at all.
Okay, now you're just being dumb. All right, Pixie.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're literally saying, "Oh, it's because of the perception," and somebody can take it that way, then why can't I do the same thing for your tweets?
This bitch is probably crazy in bed.
Don't.
If you're just gonna play this game of like, oh well, if you want to be uncharitable, then I'm gonna be uncharitable too. Like that's not how this game works, Pixie.
What do you mean it's a game? It's not a fucking game. It this affects people in real life. But anyways, are you like? yeah, I'm pointing out, like, if you're going to hold that argument for me, you should hold it for yourself too.
Well, yeah, the difference is that I think that my rhetoric, when these tweets that you're trying to point out, like, are not irresponsible in the same way that yours are at all.
I don't think mines are irresponsible the way that you think they are, because I have historically.
Oh my god, you're literally just doing the no you, like you're like
well, no,
you're doing the rubber and glue
I'm
fucking thing.
I'm literally just using your logic and your statements, and I'm applying them back at you. Yeah, I guess it's a no you, because I'm literally trying to follow your logic to where it takes us.
Yeah, the point is that these types of tweets, these types of rhetoric are not at all comparable. Like these are completely different. Because yours is like, oh, okay, like I don't know. Let's try to fucking dissect it. Let's see. Let's see. Which tweet do you want to look at, Pxie? Which one of your tweets do you want to cringe at?
Pick it.
Let's see. Fuck, I have so many tabs open. Chat, link the tweet.
Remember when this stream was about boomer games like Halo and Doom?
Okay. So when you're talking about, let's see, where is it? Progressives in general will probably see that the Trump administration more in line with their values than the DNC if they start implementing policies like this.
Right after that, I said populist, not progressives.
Okay, though that's the problem. That doesn't help your statement. Even if you said, okay, I'll change it then. Okay, I'll change it. I'll inject populist instead. Populists in general will probably see the Trump administration more in line with their values than the DNC if they start implementing policies like this. Okay, there is no charitable interpretation of that tweet that doesn't come across.
What was I referencing to, Mindwaves? Tell me. What was I referencing to?
Sometimes
implementing quote-unquote UBI, which is fucking not. Talking about implementing Medicare for all, which fucking none of the Republican Party or Trump is considering that.
No.
Wait, do you want me to tell you, or are you just going to say no?
Let me finish my question. What was the specific policy that I was against that I thought was dangerous for the Democratic Party to push forward? Tell me. You know what it is. What was the specific policy that I said it's dangerous for the Democrats to take this route? Tell me right now.
You tell me. I don't know. Which one?
Fucking means testing. Oh my god.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with means testing at all.
Oh, we've had this conversation before in your fucking podcast. Yeah, there is something wrong with means testing during a time of immense fucking crisis. It can be seen as another barrier to getting people the help they need.
And okay, your only criticism was that Democrats were possibly going to be hanging up this bill and not passing it for fucking weeks on end. And you know what ended up happening? After we had that conversation, a couple days later, they fucking passed the bill. So where's your argument now, Pxie? Where's your argument?
I don't
think you were wrong, Pxie. Exactly.
Yeah,
means testing isn't always bad. Exactly.
Well, no, I'm not wrong about fucking means testing. I'm wrong about it being
No, you are. You're literally wrong. It passed a couple days later, and you were fucking wrong.
Holy shit. What I was wrong about was how long means testing was gonna fucking take. I still believe
it didn't take long.
Well, yeah, that's why I said I was wrong about that. But I'm not against the idea that if you took long about means testing, then yeah, that could potentially backfire. I don't think that's an incredibly crazy statement.
It didn't.
Well, it didn't, but it could have, and that's what was worrying me at that moment.
Sure, and an asteroid could hit Earth tomorrow. I'm not interested in fucking could-haves.
No, oh my god. You know that there's a huge difference between a fucking asteroid hitting Earth tomorrow and means testing, which has historically been used as a barrier to prevent people from
you have literally no good critique of this means testing that was
Well, no, I do, because in the time of like intense fucking crisis, you shouldn't like fucking try to test the means or like try to figure out who really needs it.
Wait, okay, so when the House and the Senate is only going to agree on so much of a fucking budget for this aid, you don't think that it's reasonable to means test the funding so that the people that need it the most get the most fucking funding?
God.
As someone who's not getting a check, I would also agree that means testing is horrible and that we shouldn't have it and everyone should get that check.
At a time where people are in like intense
Fuck off,
crisis,
Dan.
and we already spent like trillions of dollars like towards other companies, like I do think it's great. Like even who was the person who literally did the math the other day? That if every American, let's say, got $1,000, it would be how much again? I can't do math. I suck at math. Give me 1 second.
300.
It'd be $300 billion, right?
300 billion,
330
right?
billion or something.
That's like literally 1/3 of like the trillion budget that was like passed earlier. So I like, this is not like a super duper fucking extra high amount of money.
Okay, what's your point? That's not an
My
argument
point
against
is
means
yeah,
testing.
no, my point is that when you're saying, oh, we should wait to see if the people could get it most, like need it most or whatever, when it's not that much amount, not such a huge amount of money to begin with, and people need aid fucking immediately, yeah, that's a little bit worrying.
No, that's not worrying at all. The fact
Yes,
that they
it
means
is.
tested it is not worrying. How is that worrying?
Depending on how long it could have taken, yeah, that is a little bit worrying because when
You're
people are living
okay,
paycheck
Pxie.
to paycheck,
Your only argument against means testing is it could have taken longer, but it didn't.
That's what I was like fucking afraid of. At that point, that was a
Okay, you realize that was an irrational fear, right?
No, it wasn't irrational because at that point in time, we didn't know how long it might have fucking took.
Okay, but there was no reason to think that like the Democratic Party was gonna hold up this fucking bill for weeks on end because of means testing.
That's why I was fucking scared. That's what I said.
What do you mean you don't know?
Well,
there was no reason to think that.
Why is there no reason to think that?
What evidence of it was there?
What do you mean, like, what evidence? I was saying if this happens, this would be bad for the Democratic Party. We should not let this happen. I hope this doesn't happen. That's a fucking fear. If you think it's, like, super fucking irrational, I don't know. I think that,
it is irrational to say that I'm worried that the Democratic Party is too busy means testing and is going to hang up this fucking stimulus. Meanwhile, you're trying to, like, praise Trump for saying...
I never fucking praised Trump. I never fucking praised Trump.
Intentionally or not, you fucking did.
Oh my God,
okay,
I guess
when you're trying to
fascist now is
when
fucking,
you okay
is
when
fucking,
you're
you know,
Pxie, shut up.
Well, stop lying to me. Stop fucking lying.
I'm not lying at all.
Yes,
I'm gonna
you
read your
are.
fucking tweet. When you say things like when you say things like suspending or eliminating student loan debt or implementing UBI or talks about implementing Medicare for all, which is all policies that Donald Trump is never actually fucking considered.
You know what? That was
when you say
stuff?
when you're trying to imply that Trump Trump is going to implement those policies, and meanwhile you're saying that like, oh well, the Democratic Party is too busy fucking means testing. Yeah, that is.
Mindwaves, you know what was the
that's problematic.
Of that?
Thanks
you know
to
what was
means
the context
testing,
of that?
every
I fucking
college
sent you
student
screenshots
who is
of?
claimed as a dependent by the
You know what
parents.
historically has happened?
ISNT going to get
like,
a check and their parents won't get $500 checks. Thanks, I love memes.
Nazi Germany.
Testing
I fucking
Pepe
sent that
laugh.
to you. I sent you the full context, and you're still choosing to ignore it.
Okay, but Pxie, the point is that you shouldn't have to have multiple other tweets following up your tweet saying like, oh, you know, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, my tweet could be interpreted
It was
as
before. It was fucking right before. Like, what the fuck are you?
Okay, but that doesn't excuse engaging in irresponsible rhetoric. Okay, it just doesn't.
How is this irresponsible rhetoric if I've clarified myself beforehand and afterhand, and if everything in between has been like a condemnation of Trump? Like,
you shouldn't have had to clarify that tweet multiple fucking times, Pxie.
I had to clarify that tweet.
You made shitty tweet after shitty fucking tweet just in that thread alone.
I made one bad tweet, and then you literally took it the
no. Multiple fucking tweets.
No, I did that one fucking tweet and one tweet a super long time ago. Which okay, fine, deny reality. I don't know what else to say. If you're just going to be like,
you are denying reality, Pxie.
I'm not. Literally anybody else can like fucking look it up right now. I dare anybody to look it up right now.
Unfortunately, I've decided that this conversation has gone on too long and is now over. If you guys wish to continue in another place, you can, but that's enough, I think, for today.
I think the main problem here is that a lot of progressives see the
we need like closing arguments. Damn, we gotta have
bailing out billionaires or starting keeping
arguments.
racist institutionalized. I agree.
Wait,
at least
Mindwaves,
Democrats seem
you
to
didn't
be
get
more...
to start. Hold on. Mindwaves, go ahead and issue your closing statement.
Argument.
1 minute.
Jesus Christ, we're doing closing. Okay, so when Pxie, my point is that you've constantly engaged in rhetoric that makes me question where your actual support lies. Okay, and not just that, but I think it's reasonable to interpret some of your tweets as being irresponsible. Now, I don't think that you genuinely support the Republican Party. I don't think that you genuinely support Trump. Okay, but when you say things like, if Trump ends up doing any of the following, and then you list off UBI, fucking suspending or eliminating student debt, implementing Medicare for all, and then you say it's going to be over for Joe Biden, rip Joe Biden, and then you make follow-up tweets in that same thread saying progressives in the general will probably see Trump administration more in line with their values than DSC.
I said populist. There's a difference between
Closing statements! Closing statements! Go ahead,
even if
Mindwaves.
you even if you replace progressives with populists, it doesn't make it any fucking better. And then in that same fucking thread, you say, I think the main problem here is a lot of progressives see the establishment doing the same thing.
Closing statements!
So bailing out billionaires or starting and keeping racists institutionalized. I agree. At least the Democrats seem
seconds.
to be more for gay rights and pro-choice. When you say shit like this, and then you've made other tweets like
5
kind
seconds.
of blurring the line between like Bernie or
Time's
bust
up.
or not.
And that's the end. Okay,
All right,
Pxie.
Pixie.
Okay.
Closing statement. 1 minute.
All I want to say is that if you look at my fucking Twitter, I dare anybody to look at it. I have a shit ton of context where I talk about, hey, no, I don't believe Trump is fucking progressive. I don't believe he's like, for the fucking people. I think that it's dangerous if he starts talking about populist rhetoric that can be seen as lefty. That is fucking dangerous because historically speaking, that's how we get fucking Nazi Germany. If you think that makes me a possible Trump supporter, I don't know what to fucking say. In addition to that, I am extremely clear with what I think. Sometimes I don't speak the best way, but I am always, always, always honest. I have not lied repeatedly and multiple times like fucking Mindwaves has. And if you want to say, oh, well, your tweets can be read that way, well, I just read a fucking tweet from Mindwaves that was like, oh, hating immigrants and women is pretty based. So I don't know what to fucking say about that.
Thank you.
W. Okay.
All right. Well, thank you for participating today in
We'll
Celebrity
do a vote to see
Deathmatch.
who won.
We will do it. I'm Mindwaves. I'm not holding you in high esteem right now. I'm a little scared for you, my boy.
Stop
but,
skewing the voting, Dan. Fuck off.
I
all
want
right?
you
Suck
to
my
win,
nuts.
Mindwaves.
Suck my
I want
nuts,
you to
Dan.
win. How
I know you do.
How dare
Bet
you?
you do, Dan.
Hey guys.
Hey, Marty. You
Marty,
here to
now-
put us to
Thinking
fucking sleep?
Mindwaves
Yeah, Marty,
won
now is not the
literally
time.
Oh wait,
the
I just have like
argument
one
at a
quick.
laugh.
Marty has actually been
Quick
taking
2
courses,
hours, by the
college
way.
courses in brevity. Okay, no joke. He's actually come here to be very.
Marty, you promised me you can do this under 10 minutes?
No, under 4 minutes. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Marty, are you ready?
I think so.
Okay, so
I think
so my description of what I view like morality as is so I've read a little bit about like non-cognitivism that feels like the position that I have, where I feel like when people express like some ethical proposition, what they're actually saying isn't that something is right or wrong. They're just expressing like an emotion. So I've read this as like, oh, murder, boo. But I take that a step further and I go like, oh, you're saying that like, oh, I don't like murder because it's a bad thing. But I've had, I think, 2 different people have emailed me and say, well, actually, when you say that murder is this thing or whatever, that's not non-cognitivism because you're like applying like logical statements or whatever, or you're saying you can evaluate like a thing. Can you explain real quick like what that means? Like how can you talk?
Well, it's just when saying murder is bad, you're making an evaluative statement.
Okay.
So what a non-cognitivist is saying is that when we're uttering moral propositions, we're not even evaluating the scenario. We're just actually really talking about our sort of dispositional statements about our emotions, right? At least certain forms of it, like emotivism.
Sure.
So the propositions are neither false or true, right? Now there are certain types of cases, like an error theory, of where all of our moral propositions are still propositional, but they're always false.
Sure, but error
And then
theory
there's also
stands
a
in
third-
error theory would
there's
stand in
also-
contrast to non-cognitivism, right? Like these things are 2 separate things.
Yeah, so generally at least the ones that I'm really associated with, state that error theory is a form of cognitivism, right? Because it's at least propositional but always false. But you
So-
seem to sometimes be kind of holding on to the sort of belief that moral statements are true and false, that they're just related to the subject, which just means that they're morally subjective. Or moral subjectivism is true, which is a form of moral realism, right? Because the propositional statements are true and false. They're just related towards the subject's sentiments, values, dispositions, and
So how
Well, now
how can a non-cognitivist say then, if somebody says like murder is wrong or murder is
Yeah.
right, how can the non-cognitivist say that this person isn't making a proposition or whatever, or that proposition can't be true or false? You're saying that something is something else. Like in terms of how language works, doesn't that statement have to be
think-
true or false? Or
I think they're just going to try to cash it out in a form of like eliminativism or reductivism, in the same way that like the mind is nothing more than the brain, right? They're just going to say that these are nothing more than causal statements. And causal statements aren't, either true or false. They're just kind of like descriptively there.
so like the
And-
rock rolls down a hill would be a causal statement.
Right, and
Okay.
whatever sort of corresponds towards those moral propositions that you presumably think are true are just going to be non-cognitive in their nature.
So when someone says murder is wrong, a non-cognitivist would view that as a causal statement that's not really expressing a proposition.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. We can have like a more in-depth talk later. I guess I still in my brain because
I
I'm trying to
stand
think
with
like in
white
terms of like
names.
summarizing like my
Waro,
position.
waro, waro,
So like
waro,
I
waro.
believe that like when people make moral propositions, I think that it's just reflective of like a personal like an arbitrary like emotional thing. And so I've had people say like, well, that's like a non-cognitivist position. But then I've had other people say, if you're saying that somebody's moral statements are wrong, that's actually a cognitivist position. That's error theory. You're just being, like you said, morally subjective. I guess so. Yeah, I just maybe at some point we can talk about like the distinction between these two because I'm not 100% getting it. I think. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so Rem actually just kind of corrected me in saying that certain types of non-cognitivism can express moral propositions, but there's a distinction between expressing propositions and them being actual, truth apt propositions.
Okay.
So yeah, you can have like certain types of causal states can like cause propositional attitudes to form, but whether they're true or false is a distinct set of investigation.
Gotcha.
So
Okay,
I think Rem is right there. Yeah. So he gave me I should have clarified that by that, Rem. But yeah.
Okay. All right. Gotcha. All right. I love you, buddy.
Yeah. Okay, man. Well, it's been nice.
I'm very proud of you, Marty.
Good job.
That was
Marty.
under 8 minutes, guys. He did it.
Good
Blitzkrieg
job.
philosophy.
You're my favorite philosopher. Now.
All right. Pixie and
Rem's
Mindwaves,
out.
you guys, man, it's just
Awesome.
a clash of the titans every time you guys are here. I'm pretty sure that give it a week or maybe less.
We'll see you in a week, guys.
Pretty sure you two are unironically gonna fucking hate each other pretty soon if it hasn't already. So keep up the great work on that. I love you guys. Me and Mr. Moon are gonna play video games because sometimes I do that on my stream. So thank you for
Bye.
your closing statements. Bye, guys.
Twitch Prime, everybody, if you like them fighting.
Oh
Greg
yeah,
W,
Twitch Prime to
hold
me.
up.
Hey, if you guys
Destiny.
appreciate the blood sports that we force friends to engage in here, okay? And if you've got an Amazon Prime, guess
The
what? You
kill
can
stream.
sub to your favorite streamer for free. You hear that? That's the
the
sound.
snap.
That's the sound of
Unfortunately-
everybody clicking the Twitch Prime button, okay?
He really needs it, guys. He got fucking hurt after the vacations. Please help him.
He's
and
thinking
get
about
back.
going on another.
Yeah, like
Thank
you
you.
guys. He's in pain.
One Twitch Prime starves off.
I feel like we're on those commercials. Like for $1 a month, you can feed a child. Listen, one Twitch Prime
Feed
a month.
me. Please.
Hype train, Steve. You gotta call the hype train, dude.
Oh my god, I've got a motherfucking
DGG doesn't have those because your dev is gone.
true.
Hi, it's Mel.
Oh, Mel! What's up, Melly?
I just want to say good night.
Good night, Melly Billy. Have fun. Be careful.
Okay, I love you guys. Bye.
I love you too, man.
Bye.
I don't love anyone.
Wait, no.
Greg.
No
Dip, can you give your
PLS.
weigh in on that discussion?
Oh my
Lycan.
god, Lycan,
No,
your mic
What
is
is
so
wrong with your
loud.
microphone?
No,
Lycan,
we're
why you always
playing-
cringe?
Lycan, you're cringe. We're playing fucking Halo. Get out.
All
Out,
right.
out, out.
All
Bye.
We need to
I
build
love
a
you, Lycan.
wall.
Oh my god, why are you so mean?
Because he asked you for your fucking take, and now you're gonna be going on for 30 minutes. I
My
want to
take
play
on
some
what?
goddamn Halo.
Blood
Oh yeah, we'll play
sports.
that.
Lycan.
Oh, I
More
feel
like
like it
blood
does
both.
feel like okay, maybe so. Harkton and Mr. Mutin are less biased, I guess, maybe than I would be. It does feel like Mindwaves is a little bit.
Mindwaves got dunked on.
Maybe.
I like Mindwaves, but he got fucking dunked, dude. Never have I ever seen a woman slap a guy around like that.
What the fuck? You cannot talk shit like that. What the
That's
fuck?
not that. It's talking facts, brother. I love you though.
Mindwaves,
No,
you're a good guy, but that was not your best performance.
Not a good performance.
There is no, there's no way I come out of this conversation
Well,
ever
look.
with Pixie coming on top, dude. There's
Here's the-
no
here's the
fucking
thing.
way. It's impossible.
Mindwaves, it's not impossible, but you have to have a lot of
Without
practice being
objective
in the
morality,
hot
is
seat. Okay? You
everything
can do
permissible?
it's challenging. Okay,
I'm
it
gonna get a Red
takes
Bull real quick.
Your
It
cam
takes-
just went off.
Don't care.
yeah, it takes lightning
Destiny,
resolve.
are you going to watch more
quick
Crowder
wits,
videos?
all the above,
He's
and also
really been going
a
at
good
it
memory
recently.
of things that have happened in the past. Now, I'm not saying you can't get there. I'm just saying that you have to
You're not there
practice.
yet.
You have to practice, and I think that you can. But
Dan brought up a good point when he said, "Don't ever ask a question you don't know the answer to."
yes, that is a good one. It's many of these rules that you can kind of take to heart when you're debating people, and then what you want to kind of do is throw out like some things in the middle. Like what I would have liked to see there is you to call Pixie an anti-Semite, like maybe halfway through, and that kind of
Just
throws
lie.
them off their game. Yeah,
Yeah.
lying is very
Go crazy.
Lying is very, very effective,
Yeah.
especially if they don't have proof that it's otherwise. So, if you're willing to go far, especially if they don't have proof that it's otherwise. So, if you're willing to go far, you can just say like, Pxie, when me and you were in a voice call, you literally called me, X, and she'd be like, "What? I've never done that," and be like, "Oh yeah, so now it's convenient for you not to say that." So
now she's got to fight against a straw man. Yeah,
and then she has to fight against something that she can't prove, and now you've sowed the seed,
and you've already dunked
inside
it there.
Yeah, you've sown the seed in the audience that like Pxie is a raging anti-Semite as a result.
You farmed
of this.
Omegalols too, which got him on your side.
Right. Like don't. Yeah. Here's the thing: lying is a tool in your toolbox, one of many that you can use to have an effective debate. Okay, but you have to use them sparingly in ways where it can't come back to you as
and
well.
And you can't lie about something that it can easily be proven you're lying.
No,
like if you say I didn't tweet that, and we go to Wayback Time Machine, you're fucked. Everything you've done before it, you're done.
Yeah, exactly. So, and also never do call outs like I've never done that or things like that, because you're encouraging the audience to go out there and do that type of thing. Instead, you want to do like kind of like a tactic saying like, oh yeah, I've said shit. In fact, I've said worse, because when you say things like I've said worse, they're like, okay, there's no point going back to look through their logs now. Like there's nothing that can happen. Like he's already said it's worse. So you want to try and minimize the bad things and then maximize the bad things for them, because they're going to have a natural desire to try and get away from the bad things, and you're not. You can just own it and say like, people know me. That's not the case. Unlike you, who's actually out there trying to tout that you love Bernie and that this is better. How can you say something like this? I am a known memer. These are the tactics that you really have to bring in to heart.
A point where you got dunked on was when you said, "When was the last time I quote tweeted you? I haven't done that in a long time." And it was like 2 days ago, or it was like last week. Yeah, that was a memorable dunk by Pxie, and that was beautifully done by her.
And if you want to get past those types of things, what you would say instead is, when have I quote tweeted you? Instead say like, I almost never quote tweet you, and when I do, it's for good reason, because of the way that you've acted. Something like that, like you've characterized it, and now they have to argue against it directly instead of just one.
True. A master class in debating in here. I learned from Discord. I don't do it much anymore, but I still got it in me. I did my rounds.
It's just, yeah, you're right. I
also
hate having to have a conversation. I'm just not invested.
You have
but
to.
I guess I have to be. I have to be now. Like,
yeah, and one other thing, Mindwaves, you can never have silence, and you can never do like the sounds of like.
When she asks something,
never
and you don't say anything for like 10 seconds. That was done.
And also, never say Jesus Christ, right? Not because it's like bad or anything like that, but because it makes it look like that's a filler word. Avoid the ums, the likes. Instead, short pauses. And if you have to, just ramble a little bit, but go into the point. You know the direction you're going, right? So never do like, avoid that by all means necessary. Instead, just talk about something. Be like,
if you gotta lie, just lie there. Just say some crazy shit.
Yeah. And nervous laughter is picked up easily, right? So watch out for that.
Also, never say in front of this community that you're
Lycan. God damn it!
God damn it, Lycan.
I don't know how you have such a scuffed mic, Lycan. Like,
is it bad still? No, I just got a new computer, so.
Do you know? I bet you have the A50 mic that all the streamers have, don't you?
Yeah.
I knew it. I can fucking sense it. When I hear a shit mic, I know exactly what it is. It's because they went and bought the fucking Joe Rogan mic.
All right.
Wait. Oh no. Is this another mic that requires like? The
Dude,
Samsung Galaxy A50. No, wait. What's the name of the mic?
I just gotta fix it. Give me a sec.
A50.
A50.
SM78. I'm guessing.
Oh no, you're talking about the SM7B.
Yeah.
That's the one. Did you buy the SM7B, Lycan?
Let me fix this and we'll talk about it.
No. Wait, Lycan. Did you buy the SM7B?
He's had it for a while. He said.
Lycan. Wait. No, you're not gonna be able to fix it. Lycan, can I just ask you? Do you have a cloud lifter?
Yes, I do.
Is it?
Okay. No, my mic has been this for the last
a long time. He just
6
got a new
months
computer.
of me coming in here. I just got the new computer and I forgot there's shit I have to set up.
You guys have this exact conversation like, I talk to every streamer that gets this microphone, but doesn't know how to gain it properly, so it always it's so fucked.
Everybody who gets this mic fucks it up because it is probably complex to set it up, but they just buy a blue microphone. Not even hashtag sponsored.
Yeah. Okay, I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yes. Let me turn on my shit.
Anyways, Mindwaves. Look forward to you next time.
Throw up a squad stream, Steven.
How do I? Oh my god, you're gonna make me go
Before
out.
you guys start that, which mic?
Right, I wrote down my notes. All right, next
Blue microphone.
Okay, so the two standard entry level mics that I hear is one. Fuck, I thought it was called the AT5050. Is it AT40?
Is it a USB one?
Oh wait, this is way more expensive than I thought. What mic am I thinking of, guys? There's like an Audio Technica one, or is it AT2020? Maybe the 2020. Oh yeah, this is like a really good standard entry level like XLR mic. If honest to God though, if you get a Blue Yeti from the website blue.com and you use promo code Destiny, you get 20% off. If you get like a Blue Yeti or something, I am sponsored by them, but like this is like a really good like standard.
That's what I have. Yeah.
Yeah, it works fine. This is plenty good enough. When it comes to using like tools for audio or video, it's usually stuff that's not the tool that is going to determine more like your sound quality. So when it comes to microphones, microphone placement is by far the most important part. A lot of people buy expensive mics, they put them like all the way back
8 hours away from their face.
And then it sounds like fucking ass. The mic has to boost a fuck ton, and it sounds horrible. Like if you get like a good USB mic, like a Blue Yeti, or even like a Blue Nano or something, or there are other like USB mics as well. And like as long as it's close to your mouth, reasonable distance, you've got the cardioid pattern set correctly, you don't have the gain turned up too high, like it'll sound really good. Like it'll
be good.
Yeah.
Why do streamers have their fucking mics like boom mics sometimes, like super out of the fucking fan? I don't know.
Well, I think you can, if you're like Hassan and you want to like not use headphones, you have to set it up. But like I just use the cheapest blue mic there is, and it's fine.
I'm surprised he can do that, honestly.
That's
some crazy technology shit, I feel like.
Well, that's just, it has like, he has to talk right in front of it for it to hear him though, you know?
Yes, yeah, that's good.
But just like the shittiest, I have like the snowflake, I think, or something like
Snowball.
that.
Wait, par score? You get a time and a score for this game?
Wait, how do I join game? All right, I'm in your thing.
You should be.
Joining player. Oh wait, no, I'm not. Where are you? Are you in the game right now?
I just clicked legendary, yeah.
Okay, go back.
Oh my god.
Go all the way to the main screen.
I always knew you were snowflaked in.
Save and quit, back. Okay, what do I need to go to?
Now do it. I don't know. Do what you did before.
Okay, campaigns. Halo, CE University. Or not University, sorry, Anniversary. Quick start. Legendary.
I'm in.
Joining you?
Yes!
Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. What is par time and par score? What does that mean?
I don't know. You know what par is?
Like normal? Like
average?
that's
average time and average score. Yeah.
What, you get scores in this?
Par is not average. That's fucking hard as shit to get.
No, par is literally what you're supposed to get.
You dumb fuck.
Not in fucking golf. If you do par, you're like a fucking guy.
In golf,
right?
you're supposed to get fucking par if you're like decent. Yes.
Fuck that.
What is? Can somebody? Are there skulls in Halo 1? Everybody's saying to do all skulls
yes,
run.
there's like a million skulls, I guess. Shut up! I'm trying to listen. I've never watched this before.
No, wait, go back. We gotta set it to all skulls. Go back.
Wait, I thought we did already. I don't know how to go back.
I don't know. Push escape. Don't watch the cutscenes. Don't watch.
It's not working.
You're ruining it. Stop. Shut up.
I'm all F4ing.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I closed out.
Oh my god.
You said I had to go back. Just like close your eyes. How can internet bullying be a thing?